It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the Atlanta Hawks come into town in this game. Welcome to New York home court advantage for the Knicks. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Pass to Shea. Hawks passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okongwu.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Bridges. His three-pointer's off the mark. Johnson with it. Hart covering. Pass to Young. Johnson the screen. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Bridges outside. Here's Towns. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Off target from three-point range. Pass to Anunoby. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Bridges right side.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Pass to Okongwu. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Okongwu's now got his second bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Brunson. Following the 3 by Atlanta. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. On the wing, Daniels. High post, Johnson. No scoring in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Now Okongwu. Young. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Shea. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games. And Trae Young playing floor general here, so good and so quick at finding the open man.
Brunson. It's deflected. Stolen by Brunson. Ricochet with the steal. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break.
Good awareness from Hart. He interferes at the right moment.
Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And that's up-tempo basketball. And it's been so much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Johnson. Launches it. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Okongwu for the Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Outside, Towns. Knocks down the 3-ball. Towns has got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks. Break every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And the shot is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Brunson with a head of steam. Hart wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Anunoby in the corner. New York moving the ball around. They set the pick. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And Young looking determined tonight. He's engaged offensively in this one.
And it's Towns missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And that one's good. Daniel.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Towns for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Back to Okongwu. Here's Ricochet. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Atlanta with the ball. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. 1:33 left in the first half. The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
20.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. .41 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Daniel. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 13. On the wing, Anunoby. And the three off target. So it's Atlanta now. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And it's Rizachet missing. And here's Brunson outside. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Shooting while in rhythm, Brunson now becoming troublesome.
Pass to Rizachet. Atlanta again missing. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute.
Timeout.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 10-point game. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jalen Brunson caps off the break.
You get Brunson that wide open of a floor, he's going to operate there.
To the paint. Back to man. To the middle. Here's Capella. It's rebounded by New York. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Brunson surveying the D. The kick out to Towns. Back to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And the Knicks with possession here. After the basket by Atlanta. Brunson, good.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Down low. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Pass to Hart. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. And good that time. Brunson's got 15 points.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Screen by Capella. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Drives to the hoop. Towns with the steal. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson with another miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Capella. Now Niang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Capella. Towns with the defensive effort.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Krejci. Still yet to score. Pass to LeVert. Screen by Capella. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Knicks trailed by 4. Here's Brunson. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Niang. .105 left here in the third quarter. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Anunoby, no good. Man with it. Niang with the ball. Bridges covering. Capella inside. Now here's LeVert. And the rejection by Towns.
And great reach and determination from the big fella. This is why Towns gets so many blocks.
And Brunson, here we go. That ties it up. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half. It's LeVert on the wing. Still scoreless. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Timeout, timeout.
The
To the inside. The layup off target. No good. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He wrecked.
The Hawks, 39.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more treasure-packed basketball. Here's Young. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Bridges, right side. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson with it to take the lead. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got the lead up to 2 now for New York.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And it's Brunson missing.
Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Good on the bucket.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
And here's Young. Johnson the screen. Young with the ball. Hart covering. Here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. And Johnson with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
47, 46.
Young outside. Pass to Daniel. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Moving it up. Finishes the break with a slam.
Oh, a guy who loves attacking the rim. Hart putting some muscle on.
Down low. Now Okongwu. Back to Young. Now Okongwu. Here's Johnson. And it falls over the rim and in. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
It's Hart on the wing. New York moving it around. Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 25 points.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Johnson the screen. Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. They set the pick. Here's Brunson. Oh, the burst from Brunson.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one.
Look at that.
No, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Brunson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Brunson, one of those guys who's just rugged at that guard position, able to throw his body.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
With the basket here, he'd break 30 points.
He's in that zone, guys, and they're going to have to figure out a way to get the ball out of his hand.
And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. And that one's good. Daniels. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Johnson with it. Bridges covering. The shot by Johnson, no good. New York with the ball. They trail by 3. Brunson goes in. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Young. Offensive rebound. There's the drive. And another shot. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
To the left wing, Towns, wide open. Misses the tray. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So it's Atlanta now. And so they foul intentionally. It's the first that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
5 seconds left from the 4th. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. You guessed it, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call a timeout, but already used all of them. I think just lost track of the situation.
And guys, you know that during the last timeout, the guys are all reminded and reminding each other, hey, we don't have any left. What a huge error.
Certainly, Greg, not one we see very often, but it does happen.